So good morning, guys. I hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes, sir. We can see.
Yeah. So if you see, I have shared a complete code, whatever we have written so far. And I have done some modifications and added some extra, like how to sort array list, etc. Some notes in the previous notes, and I have shared the updated notes. Okay. So based on the topic that we are discussing, I'll update the notes and I'll share. So earlier I have the notes, but that was a complete data structures. But this one I have divided the data structures into two topics, like collections and then the sorting, searching, dynamic programming, and that means DSA components. So that's the reason I am providing you best notes, and I am rewriting the notes and I'm providing it to you guys. So if you are interested, just watch it. Okay. And code, you can download it from the website also. So if you look at whenever you log into the website, you go to click on the dashboard, go to collections. You can see 01 collection. This is a batch. It is in progress. Click on view notes. You can see all the things I have uploaded. So these are the things. Yeah. So these two are the latest one I have uploaded today. Complete collection notes so far. Sorry, this is my mistake. These are collections only. It's a spelling mistake. I mean, it is not a thread. It's a collections only. Okay. So if you want, you can download it from here, or if you want, you can download it from WhatsApp as well. Okay. Now let's continue. So yesterday we started discussing about the linked list. In the linked list, we looked at adding two elements. Then we saw some error. When I say error, in the sense, the second element is getting replaced. The third element is getting replaced by the second. That means at any point of time, we have only two elements. In order to get rid of that, what we have done, we have created one while loop. So the right position to insert a node in the linked list is wherever the node dot next is null, that is the right position. So in order to get that node dot next, I am iterating over the loop. Now, can someone tell me why should I take the head into temp variable? Why not I write a head directly? I repeat my question.
If you write the head directly, it will not have the reference to the first to the second, second to the third. So it will always have a reference to the first to the last.
Yeah. So generally the head, the meaning of the head is nothing but it should hold the first element reference. But if you directly use the head variable, what happens? Head is getting changed every time. So you do not have a reference to the first variable. So that's the reason I'm not changing. I'm taking a reference variable and I'm trying. Correct. So this is about an insert method. And I have given the work of writing a toString method. Yeah, I have seen some of you guys have written. Thank you guys who has written for this and who have tried. Yeah, and the solution of Akash and Shiva, I think, correct? Yeah. So guys, whatever you have written is fine. So one scenario that I came across when I was looking at your code is, see here in this code, temp.next not equal to null. For example, if my code is, I have just created a linked list object. That what I meant by that is, yeah. So let me see. Here I just created a linked list object. I did not added any data. Now if I print it, so what I will go, I'll go to CL. Now I did see when the head is getting initialized. See, currently whenever at class level the head variable is null, correct? If in the insert method, whenever you are calling the insert method, if the head is null, then I have the first element that I am adding, that I am making it as a head, correct? Now the scenario that I have taken Akash and Shiva is, I just created a linked list object, but I did not added any data, or I did not call the insert method, and I wanted to print it. Now what should I get? My output should be like this, correct? Empty bracket. Agree with me?
Yes.
Now, so in this scenario, what the code that you have written, it will fail. See, the code that is written here is, now whenever the I did not call the insert method. What is the value of head? It is null, correct? Now, and whenever you are in the while loop, you are writing temp dot next. So temp variable is currently holding null. Null dot next. Can I say null pointer exception? Yes, that is a problem here.
Yes. I
So
modified code and
yeah,
posted.
yeah, sure. Thanks. I think is this the one?
No, upper one.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So
This
yeah,
one.
fine. Yeah. So only we need to check the null pointer exception. The one today who has posted, I do not know your name. If possible, can you write your name? I think Satish. Yeah, I can see the package name Satish. Yeah. So what you can do, you can go to your WhatsApp profile and add the name over there so that I can know. So here you can see all the people's name, right? Akash and all. So how to get the name here? You just go to your WhatsApp profile, add the name, and then just ping hi in the chat. Okay. Now, so the only thing we need to take care of here is we need to add the null check. Now let us write quickly. For those who did not practice, I request you to practice. Guys, whoever have practiced, were you facing, did you face any issue while writing the insert method?
No,
No.
You understand why are you writing each line of code, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, like you might have confused a little bit, but since you know the concept, you might have used the drawing board or somewhere like pen or paper or drawing board, and then you have written, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that's the advantage, guys. See, these concepts are there in the engineering first year also, correct? First year or second year in the C language, we used to learn linked list everything, right? But the thing is, at that time we used to by heart or buttify the topics. But now you don't need to buttify because you know the concept. So the concept you put it on a paper or drawing board and then write the code. Okay. Now let us quickly write the toString method. Now toString method, the purpose of toString method is to display the contents of collection in the collection framework. So now where is the collection data is present in my data is present in internal data structure as a node, which is it does from each node I have to go to the next node and get the data. I'm just creating a string buffer and sp.append. I'm opening bracket. Okay, done. Now where is my data is present in the while loop. Now first I have to check whether head is null means what? If the head equal to null, whenever I'm trying to call the toString method or when I'm trying to print the custom linked list object, if the head value is null, what does it mean?
Empty first node.
That means they have created a object of linked list, but they did not added any data. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. So head equal to null. Then what should I return? Return sp.toString.concat. I have to concat the end bracket, correct? I'm writing in a single line, or else I can write in a multiple lines also. If, for example, if it is not null, then what should I do? I have to go to else part, correct? Yeah. In the else part, what should I write the code? I have to take the node head into a custom node, correct? Temp equal to node. Sorry, head. Now after that, while I'm checking temp.next is not equal to null. Then what I will do? sb.append temp.data plus comma. I'm appending the data. So, and after that, I have to move it to the next node. Next node means temp equal to temp.next, correct? Now, whenever it is fail, whenever this condition is fail, what does it mean?
End of the data.
So that means, can I say that I have reached the end of the while loop? That means I have reached a node where the node.next is null, correct?
Yes.
Now, whenever I have reached the node dot next is null, can I say that is the last node?
Yes.
So node dot next is, if it is not null, I am adding the data. If the node dot next is null, that means, can I say I have, that is the last node, that node data also I need to add, correct? So that's the reason I need to call this one outside here, correct? Now, after that, I will do
Close bracket.
return. Yeah, it is closed. I mean, return statement is missed. That's the only thing. String dot. Okay, fine, not a problem. Now let us write. Yeah. So now this is a code, correct? Now let us quickly run this code with a different scenarios. Okay. Now I do not have any data and I want to print it. So from this line, let us debug quickly and then see the data. Debug as Java application. So if I'm printing the data, I'll go to the. See, it is printing empty bracket. So let us debug quickly. Okay, stop it. Right click, debug as Java application. See, open bracket, head is null. So concat sb.toString will give you open bracket, and then I'm concatenating with a close bracket. See, it is giving you close bracket. Now let us add only one element. Why am I adding only one element? Whenever I'm adding the one element, what is the next element? Null, correct?
Yes.
So what it should print in bracket, it should print 10, correct? 10 comma should not come, right? Now let us see. See, head is no longer null. Now head dot next, is it null now? In this scenario, how many nodes I'm adding?
Only
One
one.
node.
Only one. So that node dot next is null. So can I say it will come out of the while loop? Yes. And then it is adding the data. So why did I write? It can be a one node or last node, whichever the last node is, that I need the data. So I don't need to put comma here, correct? Done. See? So can I say it is printing only 10? Yes. Now let's add one more node. Okay. Only 2. 10, it should print 10 comma 15, correct? Now let us debug. Debug as Java application. I'm removing this insert method. Okay, now I'm printing the object. See, head is null, no. Temp.next, so first data I'm added. Now second temp.next is null, now I'm adding the last data. Let's do F8. So is it printing 10 comma 15? Yes. Now let us add one more. If it is working for 1, 0, and then multiple elements, can I say it will work for all?
Yes.
I'll just run the program. See, am I getting this? Correct?
Yes.
I'm getting the data, right? So this is about a toString method. Any questions, anyone? Does anyone has any questions? Yeah. If no question, that's all for toString method. Now let me give you one more scenario, guys, for today. So 7.5, yeah. Now today what I am trying to is, see, whenever you see in the interview or hacker rank, they might give you the questions like this. Now let us take that this is one. This is my linked list. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40. This is my current linked list. Okay. Now, if I'm inserting one more node, generally the insert method, where it will insert. If I want to do cl dot add 50, where this 50 will be inserted as per the insert method?
After 40.
After 40, correct? Done. And you will provide a link. Now, but in the interview, they might see, can I say this is the head? In the interview, they might be asking, write a program to insert a node before head. Now they are saying that cl dot add 100. Generally, this 100 will be added after 50, correct? But in the interview, they will be asking, write a program to insert a node before the head. We can do it, right? See, in the array list, what happens? If you are doing add method followed by index, then it will be right shifted, correct? See, in the array list, we have a add method followed by index and then data. Whenever you do like this, already whatever the data that is present in 0th index, it will be right shifted, right? Now similarly, I want, so they are asking like write a program to insert a node before the head. So that means what happened? See, if I want to insert, first of all, I need to create a node object. Am I right? Guys, please speak with me.
Yes.
Yes.
So now I'm putting 100. First, I created a node. Now after that, what should I do?
Need to link between it.
Can I say this is CL, correct? And this now. Now what should I do? 100 dot next equal to
10.
10. And 100 should be head, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
After adding the element before the head, this 100 will become the head, right?
Yes.
Now, in this scenario, currently, so can I say, I will take temp equal to head, correct? Now here, 100 dot next equal to 10 means, what is 100? Can I say CL? CL dot next equal to, can I keep temp? Because head I am storing into temp. Currently, head is nothing but 10. I'll put temp. Temp, or you can keep head also. Okay. Now after that, can I say that head equal to CL? Now,
Yes.
if I do like this, I have created this link and this I removed it, correct? And I have added the link like this. Can I say this is the insertion of a node before the head?
Yes.
Yes.
Now let us write this code, correct? Now before that, let us see how does the array list method, array list code will work. Now let us quickly create list. L1 dot add 10. So can I say this will go into 0th location? This will go into 1 location, correct?
Yes.
Now I'm doing this out L1, done. After that, L1 dot add method, we have a look at here. What is the second method? Add method, which is taking a first index and then object, correct? That means you can look at the definition, insert the specified element at the specified position in the list. That means if you are using this method, if I say 0 index and 100. Now currently, before doing this, at 0th index, what is the value? 10.
10.
That, see, after line number 15, 100 will go into 0th location. Earlier 10 was present in a 0, that will go into 1 location, and 20 was present in 1, that will go into 2nd location. That means it will be right shifted. Okay. Let us print the code. Can I say, is this the right? Before adding the node, 10 is in 0th position and 20 is in 1 position. After I use the add method followed by first one is the index and second one is a value. That means whatever the index that you give, they'll keep this value at that position. But already at that position, there is a value that will be right shifted, correct? I hope you understand, guys, this method, add method. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, similarly, in the linked list, a linked list is not array, correct? So I have to add a data before head. Now, so I don't need to touch this method, because by default, generally in the linked list, whenever you are, even if you are creating a linked list, which is provided by Java, if you are trying, then that method also will be adding the node at the end. So now I want to write public void insert before head, correct? Now this method, what does this method should take? Object. So whether it's a insertion, so we have tried whenever someone is asking a question. So currently so this is the head. So they might ask you to insert before the head, or to insert at the end, or to insert in middle. These are the only possible questions. Am I right?
Yes, these three.
So now we already know how to insert at the last, which is taken care by this insert method, correct?
Yes.
Now let's see insert before the head. So for that, I am calling this method. If you look at here, if you want to insert a specific position, are you using an overloaded method? Correct. See, this add method which takes one parameter is different from this add method which takes two parameters. Am I right?
Yes.
So that means they have added a different method. So likewise, we are also writing a different method. Now, first thing, what should I do? Whether it's a adding in a middle, adding in a first, or adding in a last. First thing you need to do, create a node object. Done. After that, you do not know whether the head is null or not, correct? Let's add this check, correct? If the head is null, make the first element as a head. If the head is not null, then what you need to do? In this example, 10 dot next, 100 dot next. 100 dot next equal to 10, right? Now 100 dot next means what? 100 is stored by CL variable. CL dot next equal to 10 is currently holded by 10 is holding which variable? Head, correct? Done. Now head equal to CL I will do, correct? I don't need to use a temp variable also. Even if you are using, that should be a fine. Now let us debug this code and see whether it will work. Now currently I have 10 in my, let's comment this code. Okay. Now I am doing, see, 10, 15, 20, 30. Let us modify the values. 10, 15, 20, 30. And 30 dot next is null. This is my linked list currently. Now I want to add 50 before head. Now what should I do? Can I say CL dot insert before head method I should call? And what element I am passing? 50, correct? Now, so can I say it's 50 should be created and 50 should be head, and this should be no longer head, and this should be the link like this, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Now let us debug the code from here. Debug as Java application. See, once we go inside, see, look at here. Before starting the code, look at here. What is the head is pointing currently? 10 only,
10.
correct? That means this one. Earlier head is 10, correct? After I insert the element, what should be my head? Can I say 50?
Yes.
Yeah. Now let us see. So 10. So with the data 50, I have created a object. Done. Is the head null in this scenario? No. Now what I am doing? C1 dot CL dot next. Look at here. Currently, CL, my data does not have next. CL dot next equal to null. That I am assigning it to head, correct? Because head is holding 10. And I want to add before the head. Look at here. See? Now CLC 100, 50. 50 dot next is 10. 10 dot next is 15. 15 dot next is 20. 20 dot next is 30. Now can you say I have formed a chain?
Yes.
Did I have formed the link between all the nodes? But what is the left I think I should do? Still, see, if I don't write this line number 24, what is your head? It is still
10.
holding 10 only. But
Yes.
after forming the chain, if you look at the diagram, which one should I make it as a head? 50, correct? Now I have to make head equal to 50, correct? I have to reassign the head reference. Now, what is the variable that is holding 50? CL. So that is what I am doing here. Head equal to CL. Now you look at head. What is head, guys? 50. 50 dot next 10. 10 dot next 15. 15 dot next 20. 20 dot next 30. And 30 dot next is null. So now can I say I have added the node before the head?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So is it easy to understand or not?
Yes, easy.
Yeah. Now, if you look at here, my toString method is also giving me 50, correct? If I do not, if in this code, if I do not write like this, this line in the custom linked list, if I do not write this line, what happens? What does my toString method will return?
I mean,
You have a chain, but your always logic starts with a 10 only, correct? Because you are not changing. If you are not writing this head equal to CL line, what will happen? Your head will hold 10. Yeah, and your toString method is starting with a head. So it will print only 10 those nodes. Will it print the node before the head? No. So that is the reason you need to change the head. Because what I'm trying to do, I am trying to add a node before the head. Whenever I am trying to add the node before the head, I have to make whatever the node that I added as a head, right? So you have to remove this and then make it as a head. Hope you guys understood.
Yes.
Yeah. So any questions, anyone?
So if we call that method in the first statement also, that will work, right? I mean,
yes, because we have added null check also.
null
Now,
check
see,
also.
your question is like, I do not know whether the number of elements are there or not. Let me add it. Now, whenever I call this now from this line, so these are the different scenarios, correct? See, if you look at here, first thing you need to create a node object. Now, is the head null? Yes. If the head is null, whatever you added the node, that itself will be termed as a head, correct? Done. Now, after that you insert. Okay. Now, is whenever you are going to the insert method, is the head is null? Now, at the time, head is not null because head is it's a class variable. It is not a local variable, correct?
Yeah.
Hope you understand. It will work for before that also. Yeah. So any questions? Anyone? Asif, Ganesh, Harish, Raj, Sachin, Satish, Shravani. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
this is customized linked list. I mean,
yes.
So is there any feasibility for the linked list as well?
Yeah. In linked
to
list also
add-
you have some methods, right?
Okay.
See, in the add int comma e, you can provide the index also. See here, linked list will not have an index. Okay. But you can see whenever you are getting a data from a predefined linked list, what do? Still you are passing an index, correct?
Yeah.
Now, how it is storing the index? That is also a question, right? Now, can I say, so how do they store the indexes? See, what is a linked list? Linked list is containing a node object. In the node object, you are storing a data, you are storing a next. Can I store the index also here? Int index, correct? Now, whenever I am adding the first node, so what I will do? Index is a global variable. Int in equal to 0. Now, what I will do whenever I add the data, can I say from here I can pass the index value? In plus plus in. After passing the in, what I will do? Int in this dot index equal to in. Now, what I will do after doing this, after writing the code, I will increment the in plus plus.
Okay.
Now, if you look at in this way, what am I doing now? The next step I was about to tell the same thing, but you have asked no issues. Now let me add the okay. Now here, see, the predefined linked list get method is taking an index. But till now in our custom list, we have not seen an index, correct? Now so though it is not array structure, but what is the thing that you are doing? In the linked list, you are storing each is a node object, correct? See, this is one node, this is second node, this is third node, this is the fourth node. Now, one variable is holding data, another variable is holding the address of next node. Now, can I create one more which stores the index also, correct?
Yeah.
I'll add one more property. See, if you are creating an employee class, are there anyone is stopping you to add one more property in the employee?
No.
No.
That may happen, right? So till now we have Aadhaar card, PAN card, mobile number. In future, some other something will come, right? So you can add it. Now, how my data structure? So how should I create a data structure? So I should in the linked list. Still it is called as a linked list, but it will have data and then index and address of next node. Correct? Data, index, address of next node. Now, if you look at here, now whenever what I'm doing. So whenever I'm calling the insert method, okay, I'm inserting 10. Now, what is the index you tell me? First time?
0.
0, 0. Now that means whenever I'm creating a node object, I have to pass the index value, correct? See, first I started with the index as 0. Now, if you look at the insert method, now whenever I'm creating a custom node object, what am I passing? In. What is the value of in?
0.
So can I say it will store 0 here?
Yes.
And so the next point will add done. Now next time, so I have done, see, in the first time head is equal to null, head equal to CL, done. Now after that, what am I doing? In
Okay.
plus. My index will become 1. Now next time, whenever I'm adding a data here, what is my index? Sorry, what is the data? I'm adding 15. Now what is my index?
1, huh?
So I'm creating a custom node object by passing the index now 1, correct? And then address of next node. That means, can I say every time I'm holding the index also now? Now, if I have to implement the get method, what should I do? Get of 5. What does? So now let us write the get method. I was able to come this. Thanks, you have asked the question. Now, if I see the predefined linked list, what is the get method is taking? It's taking an index, correct? Now, if I want to implement the get method in the custom linked list, what should I do? Get, it is taking a int index. Okay. Now, what is the return type of a get method, guys? Is it void?
No.
No.
Object.
Object, correct? In this example, we are passing the int, but what is the one I should take? Whatever the data is here, what is the return type of data? It's an object. So my get method should return object. Now, so whenever I'm writing a get method, so what if, can I say that I have whatever the index that you are passing, it should be within the index only, correct? See,
Yes.
so what I meant by that is, you have, see, for example, I have 3 nodes. So 20, and the index is 2, and some address here, the address of next node is null. Now here, how many indexes are there?
3.
So 0, 1, 2, and the index value, after adding this value, the index will become 3, correct? Now, if I am trying to access a no, so get method followed by 5, what should I do?
Exception.
Okay. If I give get method followed by 3, what should I do? Exception still, because your index starts with 0, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, if I give get of -1,
Exception.
exception, correct? That means, can I say if index index passed, let me make this variable. Now, if the index passed is less than 0, correct? That is a negative scenario. And or it can be this condition, or index passed is greater than the
Length.
index passed is greater than or equal to the index, correct? Because see, earlier I used to have the length, because it's an internal data structure is array. But here, I have to check with my in variable, correct? This in variable is nothing but an index. Or else, let me do, instead of in, let me take custom. Guys, if you want to change the variable name, Control Shift R, custom. See, you can see it is changing in the down also, correct? The custom node index. Now I want to change IN. Let me do INDX index. Now see all the places it has changed. Done. Now what I will do here, it should be if it is index part is greater than or equal to the index or index is less than 0. What should I do? If any of this condition is true, I should throw exception, correct? Throw new exception element or index not found. Okay, done. Let me add the throws keyword. Done. Now if it is a else, okay, now sometimes they even sometimes they might call the get method without adding the data also, correct? Now what should I do? If head equal to null, then what should I do, guys? If the head is null, do I have the data?
No, empty.
No. So can I say this time also I should pass the exception, correct?
But empty.
See, you cannot see
Okay,
empty
okay.
linked list, you can print it. But if you do not have a data, if you are calling a 0, then
Okay.
what does it mean? It is an exception, correct? I can write here less than or equal to also, but I'm just writing separately. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Linked list is empty. See, I mean, like if I write here, it's a generalized message. But if I write here, can I say that linked list is empty? A specific message. Okay. Then if it is a else condition, now what they will say, they are passing the index. Now, see here, for example, now in my array list, in my linked list, I have 3 elements. Now, if I say L dot get of 2, which element I should return?
20.
Can I say this will give you 20, correct? Done. Now, in order to do this, where should I start my logic? I should start with head, correct? Now inside the head, in the head is nothing but this is a custom node, correct? Custom node dot, can I say this index variable is equal to the element that you are passing. If it is matching, you get the data. If it is not matching, can I say by taking this address, you go to the next node? Am I right? So
Yes,
that means we have to iterate similar to the next while method only, but we just need to add, see, whatever the user is passing the index, I have to compare that index with the index that is present in my custom node, correct? If it is matching, then I have to return, right? Let us do that. Now, custom node temp equal to head. Now, what I will do, while head dot next not equal to null. Now, what I have to do, if not head, temp dot, correct? We have, because I have taken a temp variable. Now, temp dot, do you see one variable called custom node index? Yes. Equal to index passed. Then what does it mean? Whatever the element that you are trying, it is present at this position, correct? Second position. Now, if it is matching, then can I say return temp dot data, correct?
Yes.
Now, else I have to go to the next node. How do I do? Temp equal to temp dot next.
Yeah.
So if you look at the way I'm writing the code, earlier I have written very slow, correct? Like, I mean, in order to write one line of code, I used to tell you so much of explanation. But today, I hope you are able to understand whenever I'm writing, correct?
Yes.
So do you want me to repeat again like yesterday? Or is it fine if I go write the code like this?
Fine by me. Go slowly.
Yeah. So you tell me where you are not understanding. I'll explain. Okay. Anyway, we are going to debug also. The one who asked question, no, slow. Like, do you have any question as of now? Shall I repeat anything?
Yes, sir. This gate method, you can explain once again.
This one?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Now here, so in the linked list, the predefined linked list, let's go to the predefined linked list. The predefined linked list, this is can I say, is this the one predefined?
Yes.
Now we have added the data. If you want to get the data, what does the get method is taking? Index. So that means you are passing index and you are getting a data. But as of now, in my custom linked list, did I use any term called index? No.
No.
So, but linked list is also extending from list interface. So it should be index. So that means it is not an array, but it has to store the index. So that is the reason what I have done in my custom node. Can I create one more variable for the index? Can I create? Yes. Because it's a class. You can create any number of variables. Now, what I have to do with this value, see, because every node, every element in a linked list is a node object, correct? Now, my idea is, first time whenever I call the insert method, I'll put the node index as 0. Next time whenever I call, I'll put the index as 1. Next time I'll call, I'll put the index as 2, correct? If I do that, so that is what I'm doing. See, whenever I'm calling the insert element, so I have taken one variable called global variable called index equal to 0. Now, whenever I'm calling the insert method, first I'm calling the custom node object, I'm passing index. So first time it will be 0. Agree?
Yes.
So that means the first node is created with a 0. Done. Now head is null, so I have made it as a head. Done. Now after that, I'm doing index plus plus. That means index value will become
1.
Now next time, if I'm creating a node, next node, so that means the first thing you are calling it as a 0th node, correct?
Yes.
Next time in the array list, if you look at here, automatically index is getting incremented. So next time, again, I'm creating a node. That means again, it will come to the insert method. But whenever I'm passing the index, what is the value here? 1, correct? Second time, like whenever I call this one, see first 0 is done. After 0, I have incremented. Now index will become plus plus, index equal to 1. So that means in each node, am I storing the index now?
Yes.
Okay. Now I will say in my custom linked list, I will say get of 2. You tell me what should I do? Where should I start my logic?
Yeah. From
head only, correct? Now from in the head, see what is this 0 is telling you? Index. What is the index that user is interested? 2. So first I will start my head. 0 equal to 2. Is it matching?
False.
The one who asked.
Yes, false.
So can I say I will go to the next node? Yes. Now 15. Now 1 equal to 2?
No.
No. Next 2 equal to 2? Then I can return 20, correct?
20.
Yeah, that is what I am writing here. See, custom temp.next not equal to null. Sorry, on the down. Now, if you look at here, temp.next not equal to null. This already the code. Now, apart from that, what I'm checking? Temp.custom node index equal to index passed. If this is matching, means they are trying to find out the same node. I'm returning. If not, I'm going to the next node.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But in the scenario, in this current scenario, will this work? Look at here. Let's do the manual debug. So whatever, see, if you guys remember, I very less times I'm doing the Eclipse debugging. Most of the times I'm telling you the code flow, right? That is called manual debug. So if your experience is getting increased, manual debug is the important one. Let us see. Now here, what is my 10? Now I have called l.getOf2. Now let's do. See, temp 10.next. Is it null? No. So it will check 10 is holding 0. 0 equal to 2? No. Then it will go temp.next again. Temp will become 15. 15.next. Is it null?
No.
No. Again check. Temp 15th node is containing the what is the value? Custom index value 1. 1 is equal to 2? No.
False.
So it will go again. Temp.next. Temp will become 20, correct? Now 20.next. What is the value?
2.
20.next.
Null.
Can I say this loop is broken?
Yes.
So that means, can I say whenever you're trying to find it the last node, can I say you have to write this condition outside of the whenever it is broken also, correct?
Yes.
Here if I write, see what is my tempo whenever the loop is broken.
Null.
No, temp. I'm asking temp. Temp.next is null, but what is the temp? 20, correct? Yeah. Now 20 dot custom index. What is the value? 2 equal to 2? Yes. then I'm returning the data. Right? So for example, if nothing happened, then what should I do? Return null. Correct? Hope you understand.
Yes.
Yeah. Any questions, guys? Guys, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm happy to repeat. You will not get this opportunity with everyone, right? So if you are having a questions, let me know.
So in the same way, we can add for before we have seen adding the data before
Beforehand,
So in
yes.
the same way, so in the same way, we have to add here also.
Where? So get method will always be, it takes an index, right? It doesn't matter, right?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So index will be changed, right? If
You are adding beforehand, right?
yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you understood, I'll give you some homework for today. Okay. So whenever I'm giving the homework, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
So index we are introducing as one field, right here.
Yes, yes, in the custom node.
Yeah. But linked list has the flexibility of moving from node to node. Is there a
Yes.
real of index there? Because I don't know the real implementation of custom node. The linked list, since I have not seen the implementation of it since the internet written. But finally, I mean, again, we are having an index as one attribute to navigate, right? That defeats the purpose of the list in sync.
No, it will not. It will not. See, if you are having an index variable, it does not mean that you are using an array, correct?
Yeah. I'm not using outside, but for getting, I am using it, right? Internally,
So you are using an index, but are you see here in the array list, what is happening? You are storing the data in one manner, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. But if it is a linked list, are you using array? No. You're just storing. So because your get method is taking one index value, you're storing every time you are adding one node object, you're storing one reference variable here, correct? One like your point. That node you are denoting with one number. That's it.
The point here is in the node you're adding the index.
Yes, yes. It is like adding a data to see. Currently, employee is having 10 properties. Now, in tomorrow, there might be new properties introduced. You just add a variable, correct? It will store the data. That's it.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah. So now the work for you guys is, see guys, I'm giving you the work. It does not mean that I have a problem of explaining. Whatever you are writing, see, yesterday I have given you the toString, I have explained today. Same thing, I want you to practice. That's the only thing. Okay. Now, I will explain anyways, but don't take it as granted. Like I will explain and see. Whenever I explain, this linked list looks good, very good. But when you practice, my intention is after the course also, you should be able to write. That is my thing. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Now, I see we have learned how to add before 10, how to add before 50. Sorry, before 40. Am I right?
After 40.
Yeah, sorry. After 40. Yes. Before 10, after 40, right? Now, what is left out? You can add after 10 also, after 20 also, after 30 also. Does the logic is going to change?
No.
No. That means I want you guys to add a node after 20. Write a program to add a node after the node 20. So when I say 20, what is this 20? It's a data, correct? Now, how do you do? Whether it doesn't matter whether you are adding before head, after head, wherever it is. First, what you need to do? You need to create a node object, correct? So I want you to add 50 here after 20. Before, see, I want you to add 50 between 20 and 30. Or they might ask you after 20 also, before 30 also, or between 20 and 30 also, same, correct? So if I am asking this question, what do you need to do? So you need to create a node 50 object. Then what you need to do, guys? Can I say I have to break this? And then I have to create a, see, first I need to, let me take the different color so that you will understand. So first I need to break this, correct? And then instead of breaking like this directly, can I say if I create link like this, and then this link to this one, can I say this will be replaced automatically. So currently 20 dot next is holding 30. Am I right?
Yes.
Now I have to replace this with, now what should I do? 20 dot next equal to
50.
50 and 50 dot next equal to
30.
30, correct? If I do these two lines, can I say I am done? I have have removed this and I have kept it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So will you try this? It is not that easy. You have to have one variable. So now, see what is my question? I said add the node after 20. That means while you are iterating, you will start your logic at head. Now what you need to check? What is, say that means the method that you, whatever the method that you're writing, it should take the data, correct? The data should be nothing but a node object after which you want to add. So you're saying that I want to add after 20. That means you need to check first head. Head dot data is 10. Is it equal to 20? No. Then go here. Now, whenever you go here, can I say you have 20 equal to 20? Yes, you have reached right position, correct? Now, currently, temp is holding 20. Temp equal to 20. Now, after that, 20 dot next equal to 50, 50 dot next equal to 30. Now, how do you change this? Temp dot next equal to 50. 50 is nothing but CL object, correct?
Yes.
CL. Now, CL dot next equal to, can I say temp dot next, correct? So before doing the temp dot next, you have to take one more variable, temp dot next equal to some local variable. See, how do you get the 30 address, guys? Before doing this two logic, which element is giving you the 30 address? 20 dot next is giving you 30 address, correct?
Yes.
Now I have to put this into some local variable, correct? So temp 1. Now after doing this 20 dot next equal to 50, see if I do this one, this is replaced. So now after that CL dot next equal to temp 1, correct? So I just explained the logic at high level, but I request you guys to please debug it and then write. So tomorrow we are going to discuss this and then we'll go into a remove method. Hope that, I hope you guys understood the homework or work for the day.
Yes.
Yes.
So write a program to, see, it doesn't matter. I'll give you the notes also. In my linked list, I have the notes as 10, 20, 30, 40. Now write a program to add a node after 20 or before 30 or between 20 and 30. And the new node data should be 50. So these are homework for you guys. Okay. So if possible, don't look at the code that I have shared. I want you guys to write on your own and you will be stuck somewhere. If you're not able to resolve that, ask me that question tomorrow. Because see, when you practice, you will stuck somewhere. And if you ask me that question, if I am able to explain to you and you are able to understand, that question will never come. Correct? In future, whenever you are getting a same problem, do you worry? No, right? So please practice, guys. Okay. So it will be good for yourself only. Yeah. So this Sunday we'll be having a class, guys. Saturday is not possible for me. So this Sunday we'll have a class. For the new joiners, I'll be just going through all the previous concepts. And by the time, I request you all to please go through the videos. Okay. So if no question, that's all. And I have also shared the thread demo classes, guys. So like I'm not asking you guys to enroll, but at least even if you do not want to enroll also, that's fine. But just look at the thread demo classes. It will be helping you, like what is a thread, like how to call the join start method, exactly. Some details about the thread. It will be helpful for you. After looking at it, if you wanted to enroll, you can enroll for the threads course.
Sir, we can say that linked list is not a good choice if our frequent operation is retrieval, right?
Yes, it may basically, it is not a good choice. It's a good choice. I did not tell you that. See, here, if you want to get a data, always you are starting with a head. But
Yes.
there is one simple thing that you can do that I will explain tomorrow.
Okay.
So instead of, see, whenever you're adding a node, you are having a starting point, but you are not. Do you have an end point?
No.
See, I have a head variable, which is referring to the first element, correct? Similarly, can I create RAID variable and that I will put that RAID variable to the end of the node? Then do I need to iterate? RAID dot next equal to new node, correct?
Mhm.
So
But
I'll
if
explain
we,
that.
but if we have 1,000 data,
Then
in our
also you
list.
don't need to iterate.
Okay.
See, you're thinking that if I want already 999 nodes are there. Okay. Now you are adding the 1,000th node. Then what will happen with the current knowledge that we have? Will always start with head node, and then you have to iterate 1, 2, 3. Like you have to go to till 999 nodes. 999 node dot next is null, so you are adding 100,000 node. Am I right?
Yes.
Because of which you are saying that retrieval is time taking. But I can do some code changes so that it can be easy. I will explain that. That is those are the scenarios which are in the upcoming class.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Any questions? So if no questions,
No.
that's all, guys. So guys, I hope you are able to understand and get the things right. The purpose you joined for this course, is it fulfilling?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you want anything from me or go slow or explain more or something, let me know, guys, because I just wanted to make you understand. Okay. And after the course is completed, you should be able to write a program, right? Yeah. So if anything, let me know. Okay. Thank you all. Thanks for joining. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.